Here with the Sens forward Zack Ostapchuk as we continue on with our 2023-24 exit interviews. I know you've got likely some stuff to do, so we won't keep you for too long, but thanks for taking a few minutes for us before you get out of here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Your first pro season, you make your NHL debut this year. You obviously make your AHL debut and have a pretty good campaign here with the Belleville Sens. How did you feel about your first year as a pro player?
Yeah, I felt good. I mean, I think from the start of the year to the end of the year, I took some steps, and the staff here was really good with me and giving me opportunity and teaching me little things, as well as my teammates. I mean, they were awesome to me. So yeah, I'm very happy with my first year. So
28 points, 17 goals in the regular season. How did you find your transition in terms of what you were able to produce compared to maybe what you expected or what you were used to in the last few years playing in the WHL?
Yeah, I just think it's different coming here. I mean, you're playing against men, so I think that's the biggest adjustment for me. And offensively, I mean, I thought I did all right. I scored some goals and played with some good players here. So I mean, but I think just playing against men, learning how to do that, I think it got better as the year went on.
And a couple points rather in the playoffs as well. What was the AHL playoff experience like for you? And you played in some big, meaningful games in your career, World Juniors, etc. But what was that like, and maybe how different was it from playoffs that you've been used to?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I'd say it was more like strategy here. It's kind of a chess match out there. Very intense. I mean, like I said before, playing against men. I mean, everybody wants to do well for their career and for their job. So I mean, it was. I think just the intensity was ramped up from junior playoffs and stuff like that. It was a fun time though.
Yeah, chatting with Sens forward Zack Ostapchuk. Was there a highlight for you in your first pro season?
Probably making my debut. Both in this league and in the NHL. I thought both those two nights were pretty special for me. So I think, just that first night in Hershey, especially getting that win against the defending champs in my first game, I thought that was really cool. And then, getting to play the Penguins in my first one up there. So, those two nights are probably my two highlights.
You've been in some atmospheres, to say the least. You got Hershey to kick things off. You had some pretty big games to play in Laval near the end of the season. Obviously, the NHL games, and then this last playoff series in Cleveland was pretty wild as well. How did you find dealing with that? I guess more eyes on you and just kind of that big league feel. Yeah,
I think it gives you that extra jump though in the playoffs. I mean, we play in some cool buildings. Our building was awesome too. So I mean, every important game when you have an atmosphere like that, it just ramps it up that little bit more, and it's really fun.
How did you feel about living in the Bay of Quinte and being in Belleville for 7-8 months of the year? What was that like for you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, a little quiet here, but I like that, and I like the small town feel. I liked our fans, how they supported us. So obviously living with the guys around here, we always had stuff to do, whether it was just going fishing or like just walking around. So I like this city a lot.
What's the summer look like for you?
This summer I'm just gonna go into Toronto for 2 weeks, spend some time with my girlfriend, and then I'm gonna go back to Edmonton and get back to work. So
nice. Any other big travel plans, or are you one of those guys that'll stay pretty close to home?
I don't know. There's talk of going on a little Mexico trip with some of my buddies, but we'll see how that plays out.
All right. Well, enjoy it if that works out. Is there anywhere that you're hoping to maybe make the biggest strides in this off season? Are you thinking that far ahead yet?
Yeah, like obviously I just want to continue to get bigger and stronger, right? Like I really saw like there's some strong guys out here, so I want to kind of raise my level, obviously get a step, and kind of just what I attack every summer with. I want to get a little bigger, a little stronger, and a little faster. So
yeah, does that change at all your preparation? I guess you were already preparing to come in to your first pro season. Now that you know what to expect, will that change anything for you?
Yeah, I think it might change it a little bit. I mean, I kind of see what you need to do to succeed at this level now, so I think I can incorporate a little bit of that stuff, and it definitely changes it a little bit, but I'm just going to attack it and work my hardest. So
yeah, looking forward to seeing the results that come from that. Enjoy the summer. Hopefully get a little bit of a break at least, and congrats on a fantastic rookie season.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.